Prof, you have your own submissions. Would you call your jiu-jitsu as Bali Jiu-Jitsu or Bali Jiu-Jitsu or Indonesian Jiu-Jitsu? You have to submission, right?
Well, I don't know. I created. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if it's the first time anybody's done it, but I've never really seen what I call
me neither. Me neither.
Indonesian Thai and the Indonesian pretzel.
Indonesian pretzel.
So homegrown technique. So I guess Indonesian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah. It's official now. Bali Jiu-Jitsu. Synergy Bali Jiu-Jitsu, huh? Synergy Indonesian Jiu-Jitsu. You're everywhere now.
Oh, God.
So what's the philosophy actually behind the name Synergy?
Yeah, for me, like I'm always quite open-minded. I want to learn from everywhere and anything that's effective, and especially everything that's efficient as well, I want to adopt. So synergy is right. I'm trying to learn from any part, whether it's judo, wrestling, cat wrestling, sambo, jiu-jitsu, Brazilian, anything, striking, boxing, kickboxing, anything, any strikes and grappling techniques and submissions that are effective, and I want to adopt. So I think that's why I use the name Synergy to symbolize that there's no limits. It's just taking from everywhere, techniques from everywhere, and then making it a greater, stronger, more powerful thing. So that's kind of my mindset when I was learning jiu-jitsu, and still when I'm learning, I'm trying to copy and learn from all the best guys, whether for example, when I was a blue belt, I decided to not close my guard anymore, just play open guard. It was not very common to play open guard. So I was a blue belt, and I noticed if I open my guard, or if somebody opens my guard, it's very easy to pass my guard. So I decided I'm going to work on my open guard. So I only played open guard, and I learned from videotapes. I learned from watching, let's say, for example, BJ Penn plays his seated guard. So I try to copy his style, try to copy different world championship, champions. Another black belt world champion that I really was influenced by was Antonio Nino Schembri. I really loved his style. It was a very flowing style. But then, all the ones that, one competitor has a good, back mount, one has a good seated guard, one has a good half guard, one has good takedowns, and just trying to synergize all those techniques and just learn from all. So I would watch videos and write them down. Back then it was like VHS videos, right? And just I had like I have a whole library. That was my assets, just like videos after videos. Actually, that's how I met Marc Laimon. We well, not that's how I met him, but that was my relationship with him at first. So I'd compete in the same circuit. I was like a white belt or blue belt, and he was like a purple belt already and competing. And at that time, there was not many purple belts, let alone black belts. So he would compete, and he would do techniques I've never seen. So I asked him, what did you do? And also another training partner at the same school. It was called his name was Marc, Judo Marc. His nickname was Marc, Judo Marc. But his real name is Marc something with a K. Yeah, he came from judo. Anyway, they would teach me, show me the technique during right after the tournament, like between their rounds. I thought that was really cool that Marc would show me techniques, and Judo Marc would show me techniques just right after they competed. Hey, here, just kind of instructing, showing what he was doing, and then he'd have another match after. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, actually, so I had a relationship with him because after that, I was collecting videos, right? Jiu-jitsu videos, everything, like anything I could find, like MMA related, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, and jiu-jitsu competitions, back then, like the Mundials, the Brasileiros, anything like that, any other instructionals that I could find, footlock anything. And he had also a collection. So I would have, and we would trade videos. That's VHS. Our relationship. First, yeah, we were trading videos. I had like hundreds of videos, and he did too. So we would trade things that he didn't have. So if I had something he didn't have, he'd want it. He would be willing to trade. If not, I would have to buy it. He would sell the videos. So we're trading. So I ended up getting a huge collection of videos, and so that was my relationship with him at first, just trading videos.